guys, I wanted to talk today about games, and I don't mean Monopoly or Clue or any of those type of board games. I mean the games that we play with our own minds, the games that we play with our own hearts. And before I even begin talking about this, I want to let you all know that, as I've said in the past in numerous videos, I am by no means preaching to you. I am not telling you what you should or shouldn't do. I am speaking from either experience or from knowledge, whether it's through my training or through my experience. Most of the topics that I talk about are about things that I personally need or want to work on. And that's why I talk about them. Because as I've said in my past videos, I know what I need to do. I just need to do it. And by me talking about it, it allows me to get your guys' input and to share with you guys what I'm maybe struggling with, or also to share my knowledge, just as you guys like to share your knowledge. Now that I have that out of the way, what I was trying to get to was, I was just sitting here thinking about the games that we play with ourselves when it comes to weight loss, especially when it comes to that special day of the week for everyone, and that's weigh-in day. I've heard so many times, and I've done this so many times, of people, loading up on fiber the day before their weigh-in, or, drinking double the water, or, eating so little food to ensure that the scale says what they want and need it to say the next day. Although all those things, sure, will make your scale go down, will it make it go down long term? That's the question. All those things you should be doing on a daily basis throughout the entire week. I know that in the past, there's been many times where I've done all of these things. I've even gone as far as taking a laxative before a weigh-in to make sure that I got rid of all the waste that I wanted to get rid of before weighing in, to ensure that that number was lower than it was going to be to begin with. It's sad and actually scary, all the things that we'll go through just to see a lower number on that scale, when none of this is actually helping us long term. The habits and the changes that we are changing, that's what's going to affect us long-term positively. Not the piling up on fiber and choking back liters after liter after liter of water just to ensure that you see a lower number. I need to stop playing games, and I'm sure many people out there need to as well. I need to remember that taking my fiber and drinking my water are not only going to benefit me long-term on the scale, but they're going to benefit me long-term in my overall health. Saying that you need to quit playing games is a lot easier said than done. I know that through years and years of experience, I've programmed my mind to do things naturally that will work in my favor when it comes to a weigh-in day. I remember back when I was weighing in at Weight Watchers. Now I weigh in at home and I can just do it naked. I can ensure that it doesn't matter that I'm wearing either a 7-pound pair of jeans or a 2-pound pair of jeans. I know that it's a true weigh-in. But I remember back when I was in Weight Watchers or any of those other things that I did that involved me weighing in a public area, I would be so concerned about what I was wearing to the point where I would take off my watch or make sure that I wasn't wearing a belt or wearing much heavier shoes. Pants than I was wearing the week before. It's all these things that you mess with your head, and it stresses you out, and in turn that makes you an unhealthy person. Stressing about the weight is not healthy and will not help you take the weight off. So my question is, how do I reprogram myself? How do I stop playing these games with my mind that I naturally play? How do I stop looking at weight loss as this thing that can be tricked? Because it can't. Weight loss is something that's going to happen over a month or a year or 5 years, not just till next week's weigh-in. It comes down to the point where I will weigh in on a Friday and then pig out for the next couple days and then be good for next couple. It's just this one big game. So how do I work myself away from that? I know it's a lot of emotional and mental work that needs to be done, and I have been trying my best to work on that. But I would like your guys' advice on how you think that one can move away from those games that they're constantly used to playing. Move away from the mindset that you have or that I have when it comes to weight loss because you've been doing it for so long. As I mentioned in my last About Me video, I was 7 years old when I was on my first diet, so I've been doing this for 20 years. 20 years I've been dieting. 20 years I've been playing these games with myself. And 20 years I've been doing more damage than good. So I think now is about time to stop doing the damage and to turn it around. But where do I start? How do I all of a sudden just switch that little switch in my head and say everything that you've known for the last 20 years is wrong and reprogram myself to what is right? I would greatly appreciate your input and what you may have to say or your advice on this topic. Yeah. Thanks, guys. You have a wonderful weekend. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Watch out for Jason. All right. Bye, guys.
I wanna be a real man. I understand if you do it, you're a real man. All my friends say yeah, but I'm not like them at all. What's your favorite scary movie? Anything that gets me close to you. And that one with Jason too, but I'm not like them at all. I wanna see what your insides look like. I wanna see what you feel when you're in pain. I wanna look in your eyes again. When I push it, when I push it. You're running on adrenaline, then you look back just to see a scary man. All your friends are dead, so don't fall and end up like them. You look scared and you're hardly moving. Can you hear him getting close to you? He kind of looks like Jason too. You look scared and there's nothing you can do. I wanna see what your insides look like. I wanna see what you feel when you're in pain. I wanna look in your eyes again. When I push it, when I push it. When I'm pushing him. I wanna see your insides. I wanna see what makes you go. I wanna see what you're not moving at. Look like. I wanna see what you feel while you're in. I wanna look in your eyes again. When I push it, when I push it in. Inside. When I push it, when I push it